sunny yellow. So this is actually made here in Canada. It's colored cocoa butter. So it's cocoa butter with yellow color. But in order to make it opaque, you need a little white in there as well. When they first started coming out, the colors for chocolate, they were powdered. You know, fat solid powders, right? Then we moved on into colored cocoa butter, but they had no whitener, so you would not get an opaque color. So you had to add a little white. Now Roxy, which is in Quebec, I believe, now, they make some of the best. And you'll find some really good ones in the state of Las Vegas with Chef Robert. But these are the ones you will be using in your chocolate glass. Also, there's a few companies which will sell cocoa butter pellets, which already are colored. So you have primary colors, secondary colors, right? And then you can standardize your recipe. You can say, for 1 kilo of chocolate, I need 2 callets of red, 1 callet of red, of pink, maybe 1 blue. So this way you always have the consistency of having the exact same 2 colors when you're doing production. It is one option. So this is like any spray painting. You can pick it. Oh yeah, you go. Don't fall. Yeah, that's like maybe to my ears.
Did you?
Are you trying
Oh yeah, good catch. So of course, my family, please. Perfect. And we just, when you spray with these, don't spray too close, huh? Don't spray too far. Usually about 25 centimeters should do it. And again, just to give it
You look good.
a free tan,
Yeah.
just to give it a little bit of a coating.
I think she's good now, Chef.
Essentially just coating all 4 sides. Yeah. Must be so cool.
It kind of seals in the moisture with the other can.
Oh, wow.
It just prevents the sponge from drying out too much. You could leave the acetate,
Simon,
right? But
close the door.
Can
Yeah,
I buy the simple syrup to use that?
yeah, you can. You could use simple syrup, yeah, but it still wouldn't actually dry. No.
I think she's got enough.
Thank you very much, Emma. You all wait.
Yeah. Good for your
Yeah.
Locks
And
in
then we had a little
What?
brown,
Locks in the
which
locks
you
in
need.
the moisture. The
Yeah,
oil.
that's good.
So I'm gonna return this to the freezer. The top, I don't have to worry too much about it because we're gonna pipe our wet chocolate cream and we're gonna fill the preparation that you have there on the bench. You've seen it, right? Citrus. I'm gonna return this to the freezer for now and sealing them to again. So I'm incorporating stable cocoa butter crystals here. At the same time, it's dropping the temperature. And then you will cover that when you go into your chocolate. Chocolate will always need 3 things: time, motion, and temperature. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some guitar sheets. You'll find guitar sheets down there. What's the difference between acetate sheet and guitar sheets. For the longest time, people would confuse them. Guitar sheet, acetate sheet. So this is what we used to put around as a cake liner, right? And quite often, people would order acetate sheet expecting to get guitar sheets. I can tell you, I fought quite a bit 10 years ago in the system. In the system, they were labeled as acetate sheet. I would tell them, no, it's actually guitar sheet. It's only changed.
What's the name of What's the name of this?
Guitar sheet. It's a plastic guitar sheet. That's how we call them in the industry. You can actually find this.
So from our perspective, what's the difference between them?
This is better for chocolate.
That's better for
Yeah,
chocolate.
it's
That's
more
what I wanted to
flexible.
hear.
To me, this is a little bit too rigid.
Okay.
It still works.
Yeah. So it's the same finish at the end.
Yeah, you will have the same finish,
Oh, yeah.
same glossy, which is what you're
Yeah.
after, right?
Mhm.
But in order to get a good glossy finish, it's like when you're molding with bonbon, it should stay 24 hours. It will take up to 24 hours to really get a good crystallization and have a very
Oh wow.
smooth, shiny finish. That's my take on that.
At room temperature.
Not too hot.
Not okay.
Ideal temperature 17 to 18 degrees.
But not in the cooler or not in the cooler.
Cooler is okay. You don't want to cool it too fast though. You want it to
Yeah.
fully crystallize at room temperature
And then
at 17, 18. Once it's crystallized, then you can move it to cooler. But if you have a good holding room
Yeah.
at 17 degrees, you can leave it there.
okay.
In 25. This is how you always, in my opinion, you will always get the best shine. You leave it in the mold or leave it on the ground, on the guitar.
Okay. I can put it in my cellar then.
I beg your pardon?
I can put it in my cellar.
In your cellar?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
wish. I wish.
Okay.
Come on, chef. I'm poor.
Real.
My last money went to tuition.
So I've drawn two lines, and I have a 7 centimeter gap, or space in between my two lines. Okay. So I've traced my lines, so I have to make sure that I flip. Okay. I don't want to have too much ink in my. Here I have these two little molds. This is what we're going to use, and this is going to be all around the center one. And it kind of mimics Archimedes. So you get ready with your guitar sheet, 7 centimeter, and I will go to your station. I will give you some chocolate.
Thank you.
You will give me $5. All right. Might need to tap a little bit more. Now I see the viscosity is quite thick. My chocolate is tempered. However, I still have quite a bit of chunks. I'm just going to warm it up slightly.
Warm it up.
What you can do, what I do sometimes, you take a bowl, put it on chocolate chips, put it on Jean-Marie, right? And you stir it a couple times, and then when maybe 2/3 of it are melted, I will remove it. You just stir it, and then it's self-tempered because it still has chunks in it, right? And you will discover all these little tricks. Really one. Really good. you, anything you want to mention?
No, it's hot.
Here. Not too much. Don't leave it like this, because it will set, right? Always try to not leave anything on the edges. If it starts setting, you don't want to have that in there, because you can even very thin layer. That's why I'll take it there to get the excess off. Yes. That was a kilo. Don't waste it like that. So we're gonna wait till it starts crystallizing. As you can see, I see my two chocolate lines. My two lines, so we need 6, okay? Make a few extras, but we're gonna break a few, but starting to crystallize. Very good. I just have a small metal bowl. I can put all my scraps in. Right here. Starting to lose its shine, right? It's just starting to crystallizing. Right? It's a bit shinier here, so it means it's not quite set yet. Of course, you don't want it to get too hot, otherwise I'm going to crack it. Either one works. You can do, you need quite a bit of pressure, you can use a scraper. This one is set, you see? It's not sticking. I'm still leaving a little bit of a fingerprint. Your hand is going to press. Every now and then, just leave it a little bit. Then we need 6, right? I'm using this just, it's a bit sharp, it's not sharp, but I have a soft hand. I do have very soft hands with my attack. I do so much sugar, I always wear gloves. I have absolutely no calluses whatsoever. So if I take a shovel for charging, you take yourself right. When you go back home, rather than make fun of me, you say, oh, you have such sensitive hands. Yeah. Almost had enough for two. Okay. Just put this on the front of the. Okay. Okay. Well, go ahead. Some of you will spray. You let me know